Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell from the title, I am going to give you an unboxing today as well as a comparison between Filofax and Moterm. So if you're only interested in the comparison part, I will show a timestamp here of when it starts so you can skip right to there if you're not interested in the unboxing. Now, if you are, let's get started. So I got the black Filofax Saffiano in personal rings. Personal rings does not work for me, guys, but I am easily influenced, I must admit. And I feel like there is a personal size trend going on. Like, is it just me? Or is there like a personal size thing going on? Let me know in the comments below if that is a thing. I feel like there was like the pocket phase for a little while, maybe earlier this year, and then everyone was kind of into the mini HPs because Cloth and Paper came out with the sub-box. And I swear, everyone's in a personal now. Well, Hobonichi and personal, I would say. A lot of Hobonichis and a bunch of personals, right? Am I right? I don't know. Anyway, so I didn't want to spend a lot because you guys know I literally jump to a different size like every other second. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give personal size one more try. And yeah, so I decided to get the Filofax Saffiano. And the reason why I decided to get this one was because if you guys watch my recent videos, you guys know that I am loving the Filofax Finsbury Pocket. And I used to love floppy, floppy covers. And then you know how much I've been loving this. Like if you guys follow me on Instagram, MomYePlans, the same handle, you know that I've been like obsessing over this recently, and I think it's because it's like kind of stiff, right? So I was looking for something else that might be a bit stiffer, but affordable, and so I thought I would give the Saffiano a try. Now this is vegan leather or a leather look, so it's not real leather, and I typically get leather planners, but again, I know personal has never worked for me in the past, so I didn't want to spend a lot on it. And I will link this one down below. I just got it off Amazon. Just put this aside. Okay, so my first impressions, guys. Like, I think this looks super classy. So I was watching one of, oh my gosh, I can't remember who it is now. But somebody had done a flip through of their Saffiano, but it was like the smaller compact size. And I was debating on that for a little while, but in her video, it just looks so classy. And so I was like, I kind of want to give it a try. And I had been debating on the compact size, which for those of you who don't know, the regular size has 25 millimeter rings. Or wait, no. Are they 25 or are they 20? Let me check. Yeah, they're definitely 25. Because I know the pocket is 19. And that's definitely quite a bit bigger than the 19. So this is 25 millimeter rings, but the compact is only 15 millimeter rings, and it's a bit shorter, like a bit more narrow, like the cover is, which I kind of like actually, because after getting this, I kind of like the sleek profile. So I was really debating it, but I just don't know, like 15 millimeters is like really small, guys. Like this is 19 and it's small, right? So 15 would be really small. Okay, so first impressions, love it. For the feeling, like, I don't know, like you can tell it's not leather, I think. It's a bit squishy, but like it looks really classy. Like, yeah, it's just super, super sleek. And you know what? Like, if you're big into leather, like maybe that would bother you, but for me, it doesn't bother me at all. Like leather versus not leather, like, yes. Clearly a difference. This one's kind of smooth, a little, it's not plasticky, it is a bit squishy, like there's some padding and cardboard in here for sure, but like from a feeling perspective, yes, clearly leather, clearly not leather, I think. But from a look perspective, I really like it. And you wouldn't really have to worry about this scratching. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And I love like the simple clasp. So that's what it looks like on the outside. It's very sleek. I love this, guys. I really, really love it. So from a laying flat, does not lay flat, like very not flat, but I think it's one of those things that you could train it to lie flat, given some time. I do think you can, because without the back pocket, there's not as much of a ridge. So I think you can definitely train that to lie flat. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'll just show you. The edging kind of comes around like that. And at first I didn't know if I was gonna like that, but I don't mind it. The pen loop is completely elasticized. And what I like about the pen loop is actually, focus, is that it's on the front cover. Usually the pen loops are on the back, but I like how this one's on the front. So with most other ones, it's usually on the back, right? So I kind of like that. And then on the side here is 3 card slots, vertical card slots, and a secretarial. It's hard to see with the black, eh guys? Hopefully you guys can see that. Definitely some sort of cardboard on the inside. This is just the protector that it comes with, but obviously you can take that out. Then the usual stuff that you get with the Filofaxes. The calendar for 2022. I love the Filofax bookmarks. I have like 3 of them in the pocket size one. And then you have the pocket that it comes with. Again, this is just the standard. If you've ever got a Filofax, it's the standard. It's the dividers, it's some random pages, to-do list, grids, lined, plain. Then you get some colorful pages, then you get the horizontal calendar, and then you get this pocket thing. The back of this configuration is interesting, and I had seen it. Oh, I really hope you guys can see that on camera. But it's like this, I don't know what you call it, like, it's not really a pocket because the bottom is open too. I think what you could put here is like a slide-in notepad to slide it in here. And that's probably the best thing to put in there, I would assume. If you guys know what's supposed to go in there, please comment down below. So with this one, why I kind of like the compact is I like my inserts to go to the edge of my planner, which is what I realized. And because this one is like more of a regular size personal, it goes, like it has the spacing. The good thing about that is that when you close it and you add your pen there, like it won't mess up your dividers because there's the space. But yeah, so that's that. I am like really happy with this one. I feel like I say that in like every unboxing that I like am quite happy with it. To be honest, like, I don't know if it's like I have low standards or what, but I am really happy with most planners that I get. So that's that. And the stitching, there's a couple things that come up here. But I mean, honestly, I think this was like $45 Canadian. Like, what can you really ask for, right? I love it. I really, really like it. Don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I will keep you guys posted. I think what I'm going to do is probably put weeklies in here, and I've been having my weeklies in my A5 that stays at home, but sometimes on the go I realize I do need the weeklies with me, and I don't have them because they're at home, so I'm thinking of putting it in here. Before, I had like weeklies and dailies together in the same planner, and I don't like that. I don't know, I just can't get used to it because I don't like the flipping back and forth, and I know you can take the inserts out, but I don't know, I just don't like that. Call me weird, I don't know. I don't know. Are you guys like that, or is it just me? I'm just a freaking weirdo. Okay, so now let's talk about kind of the comparison between Filofax and Moterm. So I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't have actually a personal Moterm besides the personal Versa, and I don't think that's a fair comparison. One, because this is a vegan leather, and 2, the Versa's it's kind of bulky. It's not really the same design. So what I thought I'd compare is actually the Filofax Finsbury Pocket, which is obviously a leather planner, compared to the Moterm Pocket Luxe. Now, this is the luxe version, which just means that it comes with 30mm rings and it's a little bit wider. They have regular size pocket, which is a bit more narrow, and it's the 25mm rings. Now, in the past, I've always wanted like a super thick, chunky planner, and that's why I always got the luxe. And now, I don't know, I'm just kind of like more into the slimmer profile. Just it's easier to carry. It just feels nicer in the hands. So unfortunately, I don't have an actual regular pocket size Moterm, but that's kind of the spec differences, okay? And the cover is a little bit different in the pocket. Like it doesn't have, sorry, the regular pocket from Moterm, it doesn't have as many pockets, but you can look at the specs on Moterm. I'll link them down below. But let's first start with the leather. So I know people say that the quality of the Moterm leather is not as good as, say, like Filofax and definitely Gillio and VDS and, you know, those higher end planners. And I would agree with that. Like even compared to the Finsbury, the Filofax, I don't know, this just feels, it feels thinner, a bit flatter. The leather quality, this one is softer. There's definitely a difference. Now, I do know that recently Moterm has stepped up their game a little bit, I think. And I haven't ordered a Moterm actually recently, surprisingly. Literally don't know how that's happened. But yeah, they have also increased the prices a little bit. So I can't speak to what the new ones are like. Maybe the quality is a little bit better. But the thing that I don't like about the Moterms is that on the inside they have this canvas, and they've changed the canvas from brown to black, which I think is a bit better. But something about the canvas on the inside just also makes it feel like a little bit cheaper. I don't know. Actually, there is kind of canvas on this too. Maybe the black one is a little bit better. Maybe the black would be a bit better. But yeah, from a leather perspective, what I can say is when I just feel them off the bat, I do think the Filofax quality is better. Again, if you guys have a new Moterm as well as the old ones, like the new ones as in I would say the last couple of months you've ordered one, comment below if you know if the quality has changed drastically. So that's the first thing on leather. From a price point perspective, before I get into kind of like the specs, is I have noticed that the Moterm has definitely jacked up their prices. And I would say previously, so when I had ordered this back in the day, the value of Moterm was just unbeatable, like completely unbeatable. Like each planner would be at least $30, $40 and like cheaper than Filofax, like $40 like for a pocket size, I think. Like I feel like the prices were just like crazy good, especially if you got it from AliExpress. But I have noticed with each year as they've gotten more and more popular that the prices have gone up and up and up, and now they're quite comparable. So when I looked up the prices for the pocket, like regular pocket planners, Moterm's regular pocket I think is like $56 plus $5 shipping though, and that's the cheapest shipping. These are AliExpress Canadian prices. It was about, yeah, $50 something plus $5 shipping, so it ended up being $60 something. Let's call it $63. I will show a picture or something on here of what the exact prices were. About $60 for this. And then the Filofax Pocket Finsbury on Amazon, you could actually get this for $71. So really it's like what, like a $7 difference. And the difference is that was prices coming from AliExpress, which literally takes like 3 weeks to get to Canada. Like it's never come earlier than 3 weeks for me. Sometimes a bit longer, but usually around 3 weeks. And Amazon, I have an Amazon Prime membership, and it's usually like next day shipping or like 2 days later, right? So I know some of you guys really care about that. So yeah, so that's one. And I know that Moterm is on Amazon in the US. In Canada, there's only like very, very limited models. I think there's like a couple A5s and maybe a personal size, but very limited selection, and the prices are a lot higher. So that's the price point. So I would say now the prices are kind of comparable, and with me kind of liking the slimmed down, more toned down look, a little bit better quality, I have recently been going for Filofax, and that's why I haven't gotten anything from Moterm recently. So that's that. And the reason why like I haven't invested in like Gillios and VDSs and like I'm sure amazing quality, one is the shipping time. It usually takes a while because a lot of them are custom. And that would like just bother me. Like I feel like sometimes it's like months, right? For a VDS, if you do a custom, it takes forever. And then two is I just switch sizes so often. Like I have an LV desk agenda and whatever, and like I just don't want to spend that kind of money when I'm switching planners like literally every third day. You guys know how it is, right? So until I stick to a planner for like 800 days, what is that, like a couple years, then maybe I'll consider investing in some more, consistently investing in some more expensive planners, let's say. Okay, so from a layout perspective, obviously there's different Filofax models. With Moterm, there's like, for example, for pocket, there's really only the two options. So it's the regular pocket and then the luxe. And they have kind of two configurations that are relatively similar, whereas with Filofax, they have a lot of different options, right? Like this is the Finsbury model, where it has the back pocket, it has a zipper at the back, a couple slots here. But then they also have like the pocket Saffiano, which is the Saffiano layout that I just unboxed for you, but like in pocket size. They have the original, like they have so many different layouts, right? So you're limited that way in terms of like design on the inside. But what I do have to say is that I enjoy the Moterm setup the best, I think. It's just really well thought out, and for me, I really like it. I think they really duped a lot of like the Gillio layout, it seems. So I like that. Almost all their planners, I'm pretty sure all of them, have the back pocket. I mean, sometimes I don't use it, but like it's a nice to have, right? You get a loose piece of paper or it's on the go planner, like it's a nice to have, right? Like I know some people don't like it, but I think it's a nice to have, especially since their planners are kind of like the Filofax Malden, where it's very what's the word, squishy and like malleable. It's good to have a back pocket, I think, my personal opinion. And then they have the zipper at the front, which I think most of the planners have some sort of zipper, or it's like the original versions had like a little button closure, which I like because like, I don't know, sometimes you like, if you want to put change, if this is an on-the-go planner, or like you got stickers, they're just like loose things. It's sometimes nice to put in here. And with the bigger planners, you can also like stick your phone in and stuff. So, I mean, again, everything's personal preference, but I do like that. It's a nice option to have. And then it has like the pockets on this one. Not all of them have this, but I like that. I like the little pocket here. And then the secretarial I find is key. I think this is the most versatile and useful pocket, is the secretarial type pocket. Whereas, for example, like some of the models on the Filofax don't have it. And it's like this weird slit thing, which is fine if you want to tuck in a book, but I don't know, not as versatile, I think. It's so hard with these things, right? Because everything is personal preference. They come with, the Luxe comes with the fly leaf, and I think so does all of their planners actually. They all come with fly leaves. But the other version, like the original, I think might not have these card slot pockets. I can't remember. And they actually recently came up with something cool, which is like a zippered one, and it can zipper here, and then it has the card slots, which would be cool for like an on-the-go wallet planner scenario. Might get that at some point. But anyway, so it comes with the fly leaf, which is nice because I know obviously with like Filofax or the more expensive brands, that's like an add-on, right? Where this one already comes with it. And the back has like all these horizontal pockets, another secretarial, and then the pen closure here. The thing about this that's not nice, the only thing I don't like about this is not elasticized like it is on the fly leaf. So depending on the pen, like this could be too big or too small, which is kind of annoying. But I like that the fly leaf comes with another pen holder, so you have like the two of them, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I really like the layout of the Moterms. I gotta say, I really, really do. It's just so complete. I feel like that's the best word to say. It's just so complete. And I can't remember if the smaller one has the 2-button closure, like the regular size pocket, but with the Luxe you get the 2-pocket closure, which is amazing for those who like to really stuff it. And with the back pocket, like, I like it with the back pocket because you could just fit so much in here. You can stuff stuff in here and then just put it on that second clasp, and it's amazing. So configuration wise, I do really like the Moterms. I gotta say, I really do. And yeah, what else can I share about that? Also, when you get the Moterms, I don't have them in here, but it does come with some inserts. So it comes with, I think you used to be able to choose, but now I'm pretty sure it just comes with 2 packs of like grid, or I think it's all grid or all lined or something. Oh wait, no, I lied. It's the ones where it says date at the top and then it has the lines. You get those now. Back in the day, before, you used to be able to choose what type of inserts you got. So you could choose those dailies, the standard ones that it comes with, or you could choose grid, lined, or plain paper. And now I'm almost positive they don't have that option anymore, and you just get what you get, which is like the daily ones. I'm assuming with just like more demand and stuff like that. I don't know if they're just trying to cut costs, and with COVID and, you know, prices increasing with supplies and stuff, and yeah, so it could be due to that. But anyways, so that's what it comes with. So if you are looking for like a complete planner, like the Filofax is way better value, right? Because it's like $7 more than this one, and like that's Canadian prices. If those are the exact prices just translated to US, it would be even like less for price differential. And with this, you would get like the complete planner in terms of you at least get like the weekly inserts for next year, right? You also get that divider thing, like the divider. And yeah, so you just get a lot with the Filofax package, and especially with the price increases, I would say that like overall, this is a better product. Yeah, so if you guys have any specific questions, let me down below, especially if there's anything that I've missed. You guys know that I've loved Moterm in the past. I still love them. It's an amazing, affordable option, and value-wise, it's still great, even with the price increase. Amazing. Filofax, you know, it's the OG. Like, how can you hate on the OG, right? I know it's not as fancy, but for those of you who maybe like me and are just like not really wanting planner piece and just wanting to switch between planners, because, you know, it's my hobby, it's what keeps me planning, and I love it. So I don't worry about sticking in one size. I don't mind just dabbling in like kind of the more affordable options. Yeah, so I hope you guys found that helpful. And if you guys are into more planner videos, check out the next videos that I have linked. I do a lot of videos on unboxings. I talk about my spreads, how I plan, my systems, you know, the whole shebang. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my gosh, can't talk today. Watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks, bye.